Hello, hello viewers, friends, folks, and followers. You're welcome to just this brief talk on, I said Obigbo and the Igbo cancer of hatred, jealousy, and greed. I just want to say a little. I'm streaming from on different platforms because Facebook, they said, as usual, I'm limited on their platform. So whatever, however, how many people is watching me, it's not gonna be more than 10. They're going to reduce it. That's how they did it. But like I usually say, since the the hunter has decided that he's going to be shooting without stopping the bird, when they kill the bird, like my people will always say, said that it's gonna refuse to perch because we still have to find a way to reach our audience. You know what we are involved in. This is a struggle for justice. You see what I'm telling you? They are pushing it down. It didn't start with them many years ago. I've been struggling with Africa World on how to push. In next 2 weeks, we'll be launching our app, Africa World app. So whatever we're doing is going to be on our app. We'll be driving for people to download our app from our newspaper, our magazine that is coming up, all the things we are doing. Many other people that talk on our platform and operate under our platform. If you download the app, you can reach them. Facebook can go to hell. They think they don't have the monopoly of knowledge. We are all blessed with brains, and that's why we have decided to fight to get our own political platform. That is why the essence of struggling to restore the Republic of Biafra. Because if we have our own political power, we can aspire to the gift God gave us. We can explore the world. I mean, Facebook doesn't have the monopoly of knowledge. They don't. We are all human beings. We are blessed with brain. We have brain in us. We can manufacture. We can cook. We can farm. We can do things. So it must not necessarily come from America or from Europe. This is why what many of us have refused to understand. We want to decide our own future. We want to chart our own course because they keep pushing us down. They want to speak for us. And that's why our message on Africa World says that unless the hunted gives his account, the story of the hunt will always favor the hunter. It will always favor the hunter. They don't want us to express our views. They want to speak for us. They want to tie our mouth. And they've come to our land and impose charlatans, people who are not the best among us, as our leaders. They are not our leaders. And that's what we are fighting. And this is a fight between the good and the bad. And the good will be painted horribly. Painted horribly. And when you look at it, if you don't take that, you say, look, this good person is smelling, is stinking, you will run away from the good. Because the devil, the evil forces, how they operate. The English proverb says that all that glitters are not gold. All that glitters are not gold. Sometimes when things glitter, you think that they are the best. But when you come in, then you see that it is actually stinking. Sometimes we judge on superficial look what we see. And that's why the God I believe in says he judges from the heart. Some of you who are Christians know the story of how David was chosen as the king of Israel. God sent Samuel to the house of Jesse when Saul was messing up. Go to the house of Jesse, raise among I have decided to raise a new king from among his sons. When Samuel came to the house of Jesse, he saw big boys, well-looking, robust-looking young men, and he said, Man, yes, the Lord has asked me to come here and get himself a new king to replace Saul. He said, bring out all your sons. And they were all good looking. Just like the way we do see, when we see somebody, for instance, if you're a woman, you see the person, he grabs macho, he's well looking, he's been going to the gym 24/7, he has the biceps, he's well tuned up, or he has flashy cars, or he's so handsome. And you think, look, this is everything. All that glitters are not gold. So that is what we are. Our battle is between the good and the bad. And unfortunately, if you are not consistent, if you don't fight hard, you will go down. You will go down. And maybe many years to come, people will now remember. By then it's so late. They'll say, oh, what this guy was saying then was actually truth. What this man was saying then was actually the fact. But unfortunately, you did not fight. You did not fight so hard to witness the day of harvest. That is what we are fighting today. Look at what is happening in where I do come from, in Nigeria, Obigbo. The NSAS protest has ended. It ended because the Nigerian youth has been cowed as usual. They've been cowed. We are fighting against a brutal enemy, an enemy that they just camouflage. Like I say, all that glitters are not gold. They are powerful on all fronts. They have the money, they have the power, they have the international forces. Look, they've bribed Facebook and all this social media. If it is not that the world keep moving, advancing, we have the social media to air our opinion. Before, it was just the mainstream, the BBCs, the CNN. We have to wait for them to issue out the news. We watch them. We are glued to their telly. They tell us the headline, what is happening. They can even tell us our mother is a crook, our mother is a prostitute. We just take it like that without investigating. They tell us what is happening in Japan because we're not seeing. There's no eyewitness account. People in Japan cannot tell us what is happening except what the BBC tells us, except what the CNN tells us. That is what we're going to grapple with. But today, things have changed. God in his wisdom created this world and man to inherit and keep revolving. His generation, next generation will come and bring on robust inventions. They want to cow us. They want to bottle us. They don't want us to talk. They don't want us to exercise our God-given rights. They think we don't know anything. They think we are buffoon. And when they see that you have the thinking faculty, they want to bring you down. They even want to cut you if you're not careful. That is what is happening. The NSAS protest has ended in Nigeria. Did we solve the problem? I mean, the protest, what was the essence of the protest? Is this solved? A country that is 60 years, there's no electricity. A country that has lasted 60 years on earth, workers cannot get their salaries. I mean, they have to beg. A country that is 60 years, human life has no value. No workable hospitals, nothing. They don't even want us to talk. A country that is still 60 years, their citizens, I mean, they are a laughing stock. Even they run away, they take all manner of routes to leave the country. Coming to even foreign land, they are marched upon. They don't have any say. Despite the fact that they may be educated, still, they are laughed at. They are cajoled. they're made object of caricature. Then why should we be happy? Why can't we talk about it? We come from, is it not a curse? We come from a blessed land that is flowing with milk and honey. Yet, we gnash our teeth in poverty and penury. We can't partake. Foreigners migrated from a distant land. Their children are reigning on us. They're reigning over us. Is it not a curse? What is the cause of this? In our own land, we are expected to serve. We are expected to beg descendants of foreigners in order to live. Even some of us, our own people, are used against their own. I mean, where do I start and where do I end? The story is sickening. Look at what is happening in today's Port Harcourt. We call it Port Harcourt. Yes. Many of us don't even know the history. And they don't want. They control everything. That's why I'm saying the social media has even given people like us opportunity to air our opinion, to air our views. Without the social media, we will still be waiting for CNN, BBC. If you're in Nigeria, you wait for NTA. Or you know that their song, and they will come and be showering us lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. This is to tell you what the Biafran people saw during the Civil War. Millions were killed. We talk about 5 million, but it's more. Millions and millions and millions were killed. The world backed us. Nobody spoke on our behalf. Like today, if not the social media we are using to bring out what is happening, even in a dicey situation. Nobody. The world doesn't want to give a hoot. People like us who have managed to set up media organizations abroad, they keep fighting us. They keep trying to strangulate. I thank God that I'm even in the Western countries. If I were to be maybe in the developing world, by now they would have shot me. But who cares? Even if I die, there are still people born to talk. Facebook, social media, everything. They want to. They've just held everywhere to ransom. They don't want us to talk. In Obigbo, we see the manner our people are dying. Security agencies are going house to house, killing young men. These are the people that cannot defeat Boko Haram. America came into Nigeria a few days ago and released a detainee, one of their citizens that was kidnapped. One of their citizens. They sent a strong force of SEALs. Nigeria keep killing hundreds. Every day in Nigeria, hundreds die. Forget about, sometimes when you say, where are the facts? You and I know that hundreds die. Nigeria is a massive country of more than, we say 200 million. It could be more than that. Because we don't know how to count. They don't even want to count very well. People die in Nigeria. People die every day. Nobody asks. You can imagine the security agencies will just kill someone and take the cops so that nobody. In Nigeria, you can go out in a day without coming back. Your cops will not be seen. This is what we see every day. And coming from where I do come from, it's hard to get someone to speak on our behalf. Now, we managed to have an organization that is getting strong to speak on behalf of not even the Easterners, The average Nigerian. Some people tend to talk northerners, southerners. Go to the north. The worst even happened in the north. But because of decades of subjugation, victimization, they don't talk. All through the NSAS protest. You want to tell me that the Hausas doesn't want to protest? How the Fulanis have emasculated them? How they are not allowed to raise their views, to talk? I've been in the north. I've crisscrossed across the north. That place is even worse. So they've finally been cowed. Nobody talk. They are slaves in their own fatherland. But we have decided that it will not happen in the East. If they like, they can kill every day. It will never happen. Even if they like, they can kill me or kill anybody who is at the forefront. It will not stop. So, for those of you who are hating on Nnamdi Kanu, you are wasting your time. There are people who are worse than Nnamdi Kanu if you think he's a bad person. He is not even bad, but he is standing up consistently against the enemy. On a very good day, most of these, your so-called leaders, will be hanged and executed. And they're not going to go scot-free. We can't just suffer all this and they will go scot-free. They will never go scot-free. So if you think they will go scot-free, then you are daydreaming. Not when you have killed my own, or you've killed my father, or my mother, or my sister, or my brother, and you want me to leave you to go scot-free. You will never go scot-free. So whatever is happening today, we are keeping records. People like me are keeping records. As a writer, I've been blessed and gifted by God to document, and this is a spiritual assignment. Nobody can take it out. We are documenting, keeping records of all those who are working with the enemy. They and their descendants are going to pay. They are going to pay a heavy price for all that is happening. So that we thank God that we have the same bread. Like I said earlier, and the likes of Facebook and co. They don't have monopoly of bread. We are all blessed with gifts. We are fighting for political authority in order to expand our God-given talents. Because we don't have that authority. If we have that, America fought and became victorious in the Second World War. That is why you see America, they're monopolizing everything. From the World Bank, World Trade, you saw what is happening, World Trade organizations, United Nations, and also all sorts. China is rising now. When did China started rising? The other day, China was nothing. They had to fight their way. They fought their way. Mao Zedong led a very brutal revolution for them to get to this state. And what we are fighting, nobody can stop it. Even if it's my father or my mother, the person will go down. What we are fighting is something that no one can stop. Nobody can stop it. We want to restore the Republic of Biafra. We are not missing word about it. Why do we want it? Because Nigeria is not workable. It can never work. Water and oil can never be mixed. There's no need pretending. I am not a pretender. It will. So whoever is against Nnamdi Kanu, you are wasting your time. We need people like him to rise up and defend us. We don't have any defender. Who is going to defend us? Is it Imo State governor that took forth and they went to the Supreme Court in Abuja and brought him and imposed him on our people? Is he the person that's going to defend? They made him governor. He's never going to defend us. Or is it OKC Bazo in other states? Look at Aba. They can't even do anything. Is an eyesore. Or is it Wike that denying that he's not Igbo? Stupid idiots. People who doesn't have, they said they went to school, but they never went to school. Is Ikwere an ethnic group? If Ikwere is an ethnic group, which means Owere is one. Which means Olu is one. Which means Eboma is one. Because our people say Igbo na Sunolu Nolu. Well, how many are Ikwere people? I understand Ikwere. I grew up in Eboma. When the Eboma person speaks, it's even different from the way Ohaji person speaks. And even if you come to the Ohaji people, somebody from Omoapo speaks differently from someone from Ohuba. Dialects differs. So when we listen to this, we know that they're joking, but we keep quiet. Why do we keep quiet? We keep quiet because of greed, because of jealousy. I mean, this guy has reason to talk about our plight, even the plight of the average Nigerian. But because of their hatred, Nigeria has refused to develop because of the hatred of the Igbo man, despite our foolishness. We know they hate us. Then within us, we still hate the progressive ones among us. The ones that are ready to battle for our collective interest. Because of our greed, jealousy, idiocy, and hatred, we want to bring the progressive person down. Our people say, na wetati keke egbuo, who do we have? Do we have anybody to speak for us? Since Odumegwu Ojukwu died, who is the rallying voice for our people? And now that we have gotten one, instead of us to find a way to protect him, to advise him, we want to bring him down. We want to kill him. We want to join the enemy to kill him. It will never happen. It will not. Because of petty jealousy and hatred, in order to go to the enemy. The enemy don't even like you. The moment Okapo, the moment he removes that strong one that is defending your collective interest, then he will now chew you like a meat pie. He will chew you like a snack. Tomorrow we say we are intelligent. Is this intelligence or idiocy? I always say this is a spiritual problem. It's a spiritual problem. And I always refer people to today's state of Israel. Go and read their history. Because this is what they did. They lasted 2,000 years in exile. Every part of the world, they are there. Not name established. And in places they are never allowed to rise to the top until that chance came again. In mass. They were now killed en masse by Hitler. They now remember that, look, this is another opportunity to create the state of Israel. And they fought their way. For your information, you people should dust your history books. Go on Akukono. When we talk, it looks as if it's arrogance. It's not arrogance. People have refused to read. Intelligence, ego. Money is just nothing. I've always said it. Ego, money that is meant made in 30 years, you can make it under just with a phone call. And money is what we make. We make money if we have our own political authority. We establish autonomy for empower our people. The money, we print it ourselves, regulate it, circulate it among ourselves. So when we talk about these things, you look at this is pride or we are arrogant. No, we need political authority. We need autonomy. We cannot excel in Nigeria. If we're in Nigeria, it's only few people, the greedy ones, those who are ready to enslave us. They are ready to sell us because of their greed, because of their idiocy, because of their petty jealousy. Again, what you cannot do in your 100 years, you can't do it. You cannot be Ukachukwu Okorie. Ukachukwu Okorie cannot be you. Everybody have his own gift. So, but what we want is a collective prosperity. Then we'll use laws. We know how to regulate things. We know that there are criminals among us. We know there are bad ones among. The other day, just follow the news in Israel. Was it Ehud Olmert? He went to jail. He went to prison. He was indicted for corruption. Was he not the prime minister in Israel? I'm not saying that they have, in every 12 there must be a Judas. Yes. But when the laws work, there's progress. The laws doesn't work in Nigeria. It will not work. So it is annoying. Look at what is happening in Obigbo. Everybody's keeping quiet. Nobody wants to talk. And the only person who talks for us, we want to bring the person down. Who doesn't know that the police and the security agencies have been killing our people? Our Nyamazi. Who doesn't know that there's checkpoint everywhere in the east as if it's a war-torn area? As this Christmas is coming, who doesn't know that many people are going to die? Extortions everywhere. Who doesn't know that our women are raped every day by these security agencies? Go to barrack communities that house barracks and see what is happening there. Married women are used every day and dumped. Who talks about if their husband complain, they will be arrested? Our young girls have been turned to prostitutes because there's no job. I wonder like I got school. Those who there's nothing, no empowerment. Business everything. They want us to worship them. Who will you worship? It's noisetting. Somebody you know that you are better off than. It is annoying. Men, unless your spirit are not strong, only can make Kayama. Also, even irrespective of the fact that we've not held authority in Nigeria, we are still better than them. Aren't we better than them? We are still better than them. To tell you that now, you can have 1 billion naira. I have 1 euro. I don't give a hoot. I don't care. I'm a nakaremge. That's about the whole estate in the world. I don't care. When I say I choose my friends, it's nobody's business. That is my life. Because I know who I want to associate with. I'm a associate. I associate with you. This is me. I don't beg anybody. I'm not ready to beg anyone. My interest is not to own the whole world. We must understand who we are and defend. And people are dying. Yes, blood is being spilled. We are not saying that people should, but look, we don't. It's inevitable. We must get what we are looking for. No going back. Even if I drop dead today, it will stay home. My little children, I'm educating them on the cultures and the rights and the dynamics of our characters, and they will continue from where I stopped. This is who we are. We are unrepentant about it. So anybody who is saying Nnamdi Kanu has done this or had, that person should rise. We need people to champion our cause. We need people to champion our cause. So each champion our cause very well. We will follow you. I mean, what is the Igbo philosophy after all. Why are we Republicans? We can rise from nowhere. That is why we are Biafrans. That is why we are Igbos. We follow who our spirit tells to follow. We follow who is consistent. We follow who is a light. We follow who has that spirit. We follow who has that audacity to leadership. I want to put that. We can't follow it because you have money. We can eat your money, but we will not be loyal to you. So you and I know. Stop deceiving yourself. So we must be very strong in this movement. And actually, we are not hiding it. We are desperate about it. So because you yourself, you are you have been born you are entitled. It is your heritage. Freedom. The first promise and law of God. Freedom. God created us and gave us freedom. Gave us dominance over this earth. He told us to dominate our environment. So mother, they shift from somewhere to enslave us. No, it will never happen. It will never happen. If it is not our character, the Fulani would have ruled over Nigeria. They would have taken over Nigeria since now. So the British know who we are. Now, and just lumped us together with an uncircumcised fellow for them to reign over us. It will never happen. When we say it is not ethnicity, it is not water and oil can never mix. Look at Nigeria. Is Nigeria not a laughing stock? People will deal with you individually as a Nigerian. They will respect you. But when you talk about your country, you become a laughing stock. You look as if nothing good. So this is why we want to balkanize the country. We want to create so that we look the island that I settled in. They had this issue. Up to today, they still have it. But they have to fight out. They even fought out among themselves before they organized. And today, how many are there? 6 million. How many is Owerri and Oka? How many are the people there? Are they better than us? Many Nigerians are here benefiting. You don't want to fight for your own land, but you want to come to another. You want to come to another person's land and benefit. And when you don't get a job, you start complaining. Racism. Why won't they be racist? So we must use this anger. Look at, they're going door to door in Obigbo, killing our people, and we keep quiet. Why are they keep quiet? Don't we have people? And you're telling me you're a leader. You are telling me that Nnamdi Kanu should shut up. Why should he shut up? Who will speak for us? Who will mobilize our people? Who will tell our youth to stand up for their rights? If we bring him down, will you come and out of your cowardice? Will you come out of that cowardice to do it for us? Our selfishness is alarming. The greed. We want to just look at Abia, no mansion everywhere. Buru, 50 cars, Wosacha. You want to be greedy. You won't even drive in the 50 cars. She from wall, okay? And so fucking what? We must stop this attitude. This is why, Oji, we must stand up. Because Orugo Nemume, this Nigeria must go down. Nigeria must go down. Because there's no need pretending. The pretense they go too much. The pretense is getting much. There's money still. The scarcity abound. It doesn't circulate. They don't even want it to circulate. Endsars protest. Look at it. Ended. Because Nigerians, we don't have the same culture with these people. We don't. How can you call me a Nigerian when security agencies will come and shoot everybody? We are not safe. You will go out during the day. Nobody is sure if you are coming back. Where do we start and where do we stop? It's annoying, but we have to stand up. What we are pursuing is deep. We must make this effort for the next generation. The onus is in our hands now. So there will be obstacles. All obstacles. I get one obstacle. But at the end of the day, we'll say yes. Our generation was able to achieve it. Our fathers tried their own. Yes, they didn't succeed. Mana, all the glory goes to God. This time because God, we are children of light. We must understand who we are. And you need to understand. Happy idolatrous acts. Help in a Pharisee had to in believe in Obanje in a Ghana mini a corner says, it will not. Because of God. I know who I am. I fear no person. I fear no person. Because Chineke kill him, all nam question what sense. Those who know me know that I would have been a dead man since. But until that thing, Chineke Koko came, and one of it is restoring Biafra. Until Yabia, I will not die. So we must be very, very strong on this. Ogo Makanke. Bloodshed. I get more bloodshed. So we cannot just be. And I got full and I told full and who is full and Ururaina. They are making their way towards our land because how do I start to lebe the dry? They are making their way towards our rainforest where we have robust vegetation. As his children, we must understand who we are. Some of us doesn't understand who we are. And you need to understand that all this, they haven't seen anything. The world is shaking. They are shaking because Biafra is about to come, and it will come. It will come. When I say it will come, it will come. Nobody will stop it. We believe in our Father. So people can laugh from today to tomorrow. But we know we are children of light. And they know the moment it comes, it will illuminate. They know. They know. They keep bringing that we haven't risen. It's why the black man is down. The moment the rising sun rises, the moment the star rises, it will illuminate. The devil will be ashamed. The devil will be ashamed. Then here Hanako, they are talking, blowing too much grammar. Our people do this thing. No funta bianya. We do virtually everything. We are God's children. It's no boast. We know who we are. I na bamba na bashim BK if you like. On the whole world, I don't give a hoot. I don't care. Because I know who my Father is. I will not go hungry. I will not even come begging you. A lion doesn't eat grass. Even in in the greatest difficult times. It's not a matter of boast. It's what it's made of. Okay, so we should know who we are. And happy because you want to, because you have an appointment, or because you have a good car or house. It doesn't last. It will not last. This is our ephemeral. How do you how much they will deal with you? They will never take our land. They are wasting time. If they like, they can have moles everywhere. If Wike, like, he can be killing people in Igbo, he's wasting his time. When we say Port Harcourt, how did Port Harcourt? I've said it many times. Port Harcourt was named, is Igbo. It was named after Viscount Harcourt. The British built a port in Igbo to export palm produce to London and Liverpool. And Lugard renamed that port after his Oga. His Oga then was the Secretary of Colonial Territories, Viscount Harcourt, and renamed it Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt. When was Nigeria started? Nigeria was started the other day, in as much as we were born after the Civil War. But the documents are there. This is why our generation has grown. We have started documenting. We are now documenting the saboteurs we have today. Those who are traitors, those who are leading the enemies, those who are moles, killing our people. We are documenting them. I'm not even keeping them. I'm scattering them, pushing them different places so that nobody will deny it. We are keeping all the records. It will never be lost. So that their children's children will rise tomorrow. We will remind them that their parents were traitors and that they will not go scot-free. So if you like, work with the enemy, even if you like, become governor, even if you like, become an appointee, a traitor is a traitor. Your children will be treated as traitors and they will never go scot-free. People like us will make sure that they will go down. We will hang them in their villages. We will execute them when the time comes. All those people who have a hand in killing our people will never go scot-free. So if you like, you can go against Nnamdi Kanu from today to tomorrow. There are people who are worse than him. We must restore the dignity of our people. We will restore our land. We will gather our people from wherever they are, they will gather. And all those who worked with the enemy will surely go down 6 feet. They will regret it. And their generation will regret it. So, also you will never go free. Keep killing people. Kill our people. Free. That is what I have to say today. Because greed, jealousy, and hatred will never take you anywhere. It will never take anybody anywhere. So we've seen that it is the problem of our people. If they like, they change. If they don't like, they can carry it on. But it will consume them in that food. Thank you and God bless. Ukachukwu Okorie is my name.